Hey there, LEGO fans, and welcome to another episode. I'm really excited to present this set, but I have been looking at this set since it was first released, and other sets always kept taking priority until I saw that it was on the retiring soon list, so I had to, skip a few things and pick it up. I am talking about the iconic Batwing. This is really cool. Like everybody else, I like Batman. I don't like Batman so much as to be, crazy obsessed. But this set is just way too cool to let slide. So I had to actually go out and get it. And I am so excited to finally have it. And wow. I can't wait to dig into it. So let's see what's in it. So the box itself, the new Lego box design. I like the band on the bottom. It's pretty cool. And every now and then they hide something in it. There's a wing here and a wing there. Well, here and there. I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of design. It's really cool. I can't quite picture that, but all right. Front of the box, you have the Batman logo from 1989. It's 2,363 pieces, which is really cool. Typical 18 plus box. As I said, they tend to hide little things in here. There seems to be a rope of some sort here. I kind of like it. But this is what we're looking at. And I think, if I'm right, my hands to compare, this set is going to be just about this size. I think. I've seen others with it and it looks pretty cool. So without further ado, let's see what's in the box, shall we? $25 total of 25 bags. And a giant instruction manual and a pretty sizable, panel of stickers. The instruction booklet has, looks like 357 pages of instruction. Oh wow. And with more than 700 steps. So there are quite a few. Oh my goodness, there are quite a few things. Alright, so yeah, 13 groups of bags. You get some quotes from Batman. Look at that. I love that superimposed on the moon. That's pretty cool. The inspiration from the movie itself, the design process, and a little bit about Adam, who is the designer. And the cool thing he did was that he actually hid a message in the build, which was really cool. I saw that in an interview. Let's see. So, yep, we begin on page 16. We start the build. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move everything off the desk and we are going to get going. All right. So here is the finished product. And as I said, this is huge. This is really, really big. Anyway, before we get into too much detail, let's start with this. The stand. The stand is gray, Technique pieces mostly, and the smooth tiles. I like the way everything is, you know, covered up. So it's a very snot method. And for those of you who don't know, snot is studs not on top. They do have a few studs on the base and on the front. The base mainly, you know, because it's an aesthetic way of showing it, and the front because that's where the plaque goes. Upside down. Okay, so the plaque right side up. The plaque gives you all the statistics on the Batwing itself. So max speed being 1406 miles per hour, cruising speed being 796.6 miles per hour, full length is 18 feet, height is 6 feet, wingspan is 21 feet 4 inches. It's got 2 turbofan engines and 2 side-mounted miniguns and 4 wing-mounted missiles. We'll go through all that. What I don't like about this. This, I mean, understandably, this is just designed, you know, to fit there. But because it doesn't have anything holding it in place, it comes off very easily. So when you're handling it, be careful. Let's see. The color gray I like. A lot of these collector series items come with a stand that is black. If you recall the International Space Station, the stand was black. This is gray, and I think it nicely offsets the color of the Batwing itself. So according to the instructional manual and the box and all the pictures that I've seen, when you're displaying it, you're displaying essentially in a takeoff position, which is great. But unless it's on a low tabletop, it's not really, I don't know. I wouldn't display it like this, because if you're at eye level, all you see is like the bottom. And if you're not at eye level, I mean, it looks pretty cool. But if you're at eye level, it's, you know, it's bottom. But yeah, the other thing about it is that it's not the most sturdy thing. As you can see, it kind of bounces a little bit. I mean, the base is wide enough that it stays, but I still wouldn't go to, you know, I wouldn't put it in a place where it can easily be bumped, or else you'll be doing a rebuild. Let's come to the vehicle itself. So for the purpose of showing you the build itself, I would rather display it like this. So almost like, you know, in a landing position. Let's go over this. So you have 2 bat wings on the tail, which you can lay flat or you can stand straight up. And I do recall in the movie when it went into high speed, it kind of lay down. So there is that. The 2 miniguns on the sides. I love the way this is built. The design is really small. It's really simple. A couple of rods, some of the oval shaped 1x2 pieces, about 8 of those, and basically that's it. It's a really simple, very simple build, but it looks really, really cool. Okay, so, and then also in the front, you have 2 cannons. These pieces I haven't seen before, but they're actually really cool. 2 cannons, and then you have 4 missiles on the wings. You also have these air flaps, which are really, really cool. The details on the top are just out of this world amazing. Then you also have the canopy. The canopy's cool. It's very simple. I mean, very simply built. One thing I don't like about the canopy is that there's nothing really holding it in place. So if you mount this and mount the wrong way, or if you're playing around with it and you shake it too much, the canopy is going to come off easily because there's nothing holding it in place. But let's set that aside. So the cockpit. The cockpit is really cool. The way it's designed, the seat leans way back, but I can see, something that's being stealthy. You'd want to sit all the way back for it. It's got two control sticks, joysticks. Looks like a rudder control and a throttle. The cool stickers on the sides. One of them actually shows the parade, the balloon in the parade from the movie, if you recall. And then you have a minifigure on the target. Crosshairs there. You have some speakers, some buttons. Really, really cool details on the inside. On the back here is a sticker for a compartment called the Bat Engine. So the engine compartment, it's just there because it was part of the thing, but it actually serves a purpose. So there are two red crowbars. And what you use these for are you can use them to remove the seating mechanism. And once that all comes up, in the middle of all this, there is a way to hang the Batwing for display. So if you look straight through there, right, you put a nail through there or a screw and drill it into a wall, and this will hang very easily. And you can see my finger in there. And then you can cover it all back up with a seat and everything, and you have that. The bottom, let's talk about the bottom. So the bottom also has wings that flap out, and then they'll go straight down when needed, like when you're mounting on a wall, the wings will go straight down, which is really, really cool. And in order to avoid this wobbling once you mount it against the wall, they have these, which I guess you could call them, the compartments for the landing gear, but they're there and they prevent the whole wing from wobbling once you have it in place against the wall. Come on. Okay. And all set. So this is it. Now the set also comes with three minifigures. You have the Joker dressed as a mime. You have one of the Joker's henchmen with the boombox, and then you have the Batman. Now this Batman will not fit in there because that cockpit is really designed for something that's much, much bigger than a minifigure. I would say it's even bigger than the Technic figures, but if you can find a Technic figure and put one in there, I think it would be pretty cool. Which I think LEGO might have missed an opportunity, a chance to create a new kind of figure for the UCS items, but it would be really nice to have a nice, pretty giant figure that can go in there. The pedestal for the minifigures, I think it's a really cool design, very simple. Apparently, it's very similar to the 1989 Batmobile as well, and so is the Batman. But other than that, hey, this was a great build. This was a lot of fun. I don't regret not getting the 1989 Batmobile because, as I said, I like Batman enough, but not enough to collect everything Batman. So this was iconic. I had to have the Batwing, but the Batmobile, there've been so many different versions of it, but I think this, as far as Batwings go, this is a standout. So I love this one. I really enjoyed the build. Look at that. Those instructions. This was huge. This was a lot of fun. Playability on this is very low. It's not really meant for play, but it's a great display, and I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it, but I think I will. And this was a lot of fun. Look, it's on the list. It's about $200 as of October 2022. It's going to retire soon. It's actually on the retire soon list. So I'm guessing that by the end of the calendar year, this will be gone. If you have a chance to get a hold of this, do get it, because I suspect this is one of those that will, you know, skyrocket once it retires. But that's really, really cool. Oh yeah, I meant to say this. So there are 2 hearts built in here. And then there are also the 2x2 rounded piece, printed piece with a Batwing. And together, I guess the message is love Batman or something like that. But they're in here and they're really cool. Anyway, that's about it. This has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this build. We do have more builds coming, as you can see behind me. Starry Night and the Jazz Quartet are coming up. So we do have a few more builds. But thanks again for the support. Please, please, please do me a favor. If you're watching this and you get to this point, just if you like the video, throw a like on it for me. Subscribe, you know, share as widely as you can. Help the algorithm bump us up. And if there's a set that you would like to see me build, please do let me know. If I have it, I promise you I'll prioritize it because somebody's asked for it. But do keep in touch. You know, in the comments, let me know what you think. If you have it, what did you like about it? What did you not like about it? What would be your suggestion for something new? Let me know. Join in the discussion. And as always, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, remember, play well.